Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta do this. Gotta do this. Gotta get the basket. 23 seconds left to go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh, friends. You know why students love this game over at the Chabad house? Because it's a 30-second challenge. You only have 30 seconds to score your points. But after that, it's done. And you know what happens? Once you hit 0, the game's over. No more chance to get any points. Hold on a second. 3 more seconds to go. Come on. Let's go. We can do it. Ah. You know, when you have this challenge of 30 seconds to make the basket, your heart is pumping, your adrenaline is kicking, and then it gets to 0 and the bell rings and it's over. And all that excitement goes away. Ever had that experience? You were really excited about something. You felt something incredible. You were passionate and pumped about a certain experience. But then it was over. The wedding's over. The party's done. Now you got to get to real life. It reminds me, after I got married, one of my brothers told me, it's a lot of fun in the beginning, but then who's doing the dishes? This week's Torah portion, the Jewish people experienced a similar moment. They had the giving of the Torah at Mount Sinai. Imagine the scene. Millions of Jews standing at the foot of the mountain. And God himself appears to the Jewish people. And he says, I am here. And I choose you to be my people. The birth of our nation. When we receive the 10 Commandments and the mandate to be a light upon the nations and change this world for good. The Jewish people were experiencing an incredible spiritual ecstasy. What I call the ultimate Jew high. But then the party's over. God went back. The Jews went back. And real life begins. And this is what I want to talk about this week. The struggle of maintaining that adrenaline. The excitement that I felt trying to get those baskets as the clock was ticking. How do you maintain that every single day? I had a conversation with a student of mine recently who came back from Israel. She had a wonderful experience immersed in Torah study. And now she's back at KU. And she says, Rabbi, how do I maintain that spiritual connection that I felt in the holiest space on earth? And this is the same question that Jewish people had when God gave the Jewish people the Torah, and afterwards they moved on in their journey. How do we maintain that sense of commitment and excitement and spirit and passion and energy when we don't feel the fireworks and the lights? After all that goes away, how do we ensure that we feel that same spirit on a regular Tuesday? So here's my insight that I want to share with you. We view the giving of the Torah not as a moment that happened once, but rather as something which continuously happens every single day. In fact, when we make the blessing on the Torah, we say, blessed are you, Lord our God, who gives us the Torah. Notein ha-Torah. Not God who gave us the Torah, but God who gives it to us every single day. If we want to ensure that we remain connected and plugged in and inspired and rejuvenated, you know how to spell that, J-E-W, every single day, we need to really look at the Torah as a daily gift. In other words, it's not that far-fetched or crazy for me to recommend to you that every single day, dedicate a few moments to experience the giving of the Torah. In other words, just like the Jewish people stood at the foot of Mount Sinai, and they were so inspired by the spirit of speaking to God, we can do the same every day. Shut your phone. I know it's crazy. Shut your phone for 5 minutes. Open up a book, your favorite book of Torah study. And if you can't even open up a book, open up your favorite Torah study app. There's so many of them. Close your eyes and experience a moment of giving of the Torah. Try to dedicate quality time every single day when you plug back in, when you can reignite that spirit, that energy, that adrenaline, that excitement for what really matters that we have inside our heart. Back to my student, what I suggested to her is that every day she should close her eyes and spend a few minutes reflecting upon spiritual moments that she had in Israel and try to relive those moments here in Lawrence, Kansas. Whether this is in relationship with God or whether relationship with your spouse or significant other. All it takes is a few moments every day to think about the deep connection you share, and all of a sudden that love becomes reignited. You could do it too. Find some time this coming week, every day, 5 minutes to put on tefillin, to study some Torah, to say the Shema prayer. Make every day a day where we experience the giving of the Torah all over again. Shabbat Shalom, and make it a win.